All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's go ahead and get started. So welcome everybody to the fourth installment of our 6-part webinar series called TGIF, or thank goodness it's Fortinet. We host a new topic on all things Fortinet every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So with all of our TGIF episodes, we're always looking to improve and make sure that our partners are getting the most out of the time they spend with us. So please feel free to send me thoughts and suggestions on how we can be better. I've already put up my info in the chat box as well for all of you to capture. Also, we are already recording today's session, and I'll be sending a link to the recording afterwards to all that have registered for today's episode, and we really encourage you to share that with your team. Now, just a quick FYI, for anyone that is planning on attending Fortinet's Accelerate 2019 in Orlando next week, definitely let me know. Send me an email. We would love to set up a time where we can arrange for someone from our team to meet up with you. We can cover in more detail what Exclusive Networks is all about and just talk about your business and see in what ways we may be able to help you grow and reach your goals for the year 2019. So just to briefly introduce myself, my name is Dana Mead. I am part of the new Exclusive Networks team here in Miami. My focus is specifically business development in the SMB space. So just a couple quick housekeeping items before we get started. I take a moment to make sure your microphone is muted. As you're logging in, I'm giving everyone the ability to mute and unmute themselves. So just take a look. If you're not on mute, probably want to do so just to make sure we avoid any distracting background noises as we go through the session today. But we do want it to be interactive. So please feel comfortable to unmute yourself, jump in with questions, or if you prefer to raise your hand or stick to the chat, all is well. So thank you everyone for taking part in the poll. I'm going to post the results and let's take a look and see our audience today. All right, so good. We got quite a few new people today, some with a little bit longer relationship with Fortinet. That's great. Good variety of authorized silver, gold, and platinum, which we usually see. That's great. Most people have heard about today's session through email. Awesome. So the trivia question today. Which historical figure shares the same birthday as Abraham Lincoln? Most of you are correct. That is Charles Darwin. Both Abe Lincoln and Charles Darwin were born February 12th, 1809. So a pretty historical day in history, I would say. Well, thank you everyone for taking part in that. Let me close that out. All right, perfect. I'm also going to have an exit poll that I'll post at the end of today's session to get your feedback on the delivery and our content. So if you can spare just a minute to offer your feedback, we can use that to design future webinars based on what you really want to see. So allow me to introduce our presenter today, David Yang. He is our Senior Director of Support and Services. And David's been with Exclusive Networks, or formerly known as FineTech, for over 8 years. Before joining Exclusive Networks as support and services, he's held various positions such as application developer, software QA, information technology, and systems engineer. So he brings a lot of knowledge and experience to the table today. So David, thank you so much. I'll go ahead and pass it over to you then.
Hi, Dana. Thank you very much. And good morning or good afternoon, everyone. And it's a Friday. Thanks for joining us. And hopefully this brief session of the Fortinet training will give you a much more insight than you expected, and you learn something new. Let's get started. So today's agenda, I'm going to talk about, briefly talk about Exclusive Network, and briefly talk about or explanation of what cloud management or cloud computing is about. And we're going to introduce you the FortiGate Cloud. And then lastly, hopefully I'll give you a good demo of FortiGate Cloud. Next week, we're actually going to talk about other cloud from Fortinet, like a FortiAP Cloud and hopefully FortiSwitch Cloud. And hopefully you will join us next week. Now, just quickly about exclusive network. We are a global value-added distributor. The reason for value-added because we're not just moving the box. We also provide you the service. We'll provide you the best operational support, logistics support. We are operated globally, and we have all the logistics center almost everywhere you can think of. And lately, we have in the U.S. we start doing the join the logistic global deals logistics center, so we can ship and provide a service to almost anywhere in the world. We have a full function support and training services. That's actually a department that I'm leading about. So about the support and services, currently we provide you the both pre and post sale support. So if you have any question about Fortinet products, feel free to give us a call. We have a good communication with our SE, such as Christian, who is also the panelist. Christian and I work very close together. We often work with a partner to provide them the best service. We also do FortiGate migration service. So if you have any FortiGate, older FortiGate, you want to move up to different FortiGate or a newer FortiGate, and we can help you to do the migration. We also provide job start service. If you have any other vendors, firewall or such, we can help you to move from those products to the FortiGate. We also do staging services. The staging service, such as you have any customer, end user customer, they have special requirement for special configuration or different configuration, or even work with any other devices. We can help you to prepare the Fortinet, FortiGate devices and ship to the customer so they can virtually plug and play, and to save a lot of time and energy from your side. We also help you to do any vulnerability testing. We have a product called Picus, then we can help you to do vulnerability testing to make sure there's no vulnerability in your customer's environment. We also work with a third-party training facility to provide NSE certification training. We also, as our self-exclusive networks, we provide cloud competency training. Any questions, please feel free. Let's start talking about cloud, or I should say cloud computing. Basically, a lot of people have different understanding or even different meaning about cloud. So people will often ask one question, or I don't know if you have that question. I often ask, who come up with the cloud, or where this cloud computing, this term come from? I did some search. So this kind of idea actually came from a long time ago, during the 1990-something years. The digital actually come up with the idea that try to connect everything together. And the term cloud computing actually came from a person, I don't know if you guys already know him. He used to be the Google CEO, Eric Schmidt. He came out a term during one of the conference. He basically just used that term, and it happened to be the same month Amazon released EC2, which is called Elastic Compute Cloud System, EC2 to the world that everybody knows about this today is AWS, EC2, the cloud services, right? The cloud services actually, or I should say cloud computing or cloud itself, actually, if you ask different people, may have different meaning or different explanation to it. So basically, I think the easiest to understand is really, we can access the internet services anywhere, anytime, and use pretty much any devices, any digital devices. So that's probably the most general term you can think of. And the benefit of clouds really, I don't know if you guys heard about different terms like IaaS or PaaS or SaaS, which stands for infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or software as a service. So basically, for instance, Salesforce, right? Any devices you can think of, you use to access your Amazon to buy something or sell something. That's also a software as a services, or retailing using the software as services. AWS itself, you can consider as IaaS, or you can consider as PaaS, depends what kind of service you subscribe with. Right? really, there's a lot of different reason for us to start using the cloud. And from the business point of view, the reason most companies move into the cloud is because we want to be more flexible. We want to reduce our costs, because if you buy any hardware costs, that's upfront capital that's pretty high. But if you use a cloud, you can pay as you go. So that's really do a lot of help with your cost reductions, and also make it more flexible. Then you pay as you go, so you can pay whenever you need more service or you need less services. It all can happen. And the technology part of the cloud is really, we're all understanding the virtualization. So virtualization, clustering technologies that really help the cloud becomes what it happened today, and maybe, or I should say definitely 10, 15 years from now. Any question, please feel free. And we have a panelist, and they can definitely help you to answer any question you have. Right, so we're gonna talk about cloud management. Like I mentioned earlier, there's really no geographical limitation, that you can be anywhere and you can be anytime, and using, like you said, any browser that will work with the service that you have on the cloud. And it's really low cost to set it up. And you don't need to worry about, like we all understand in the IT industry. I've been in the IT industry for a long time, and sometimes we cannot do the upgrade or the maintenance during the weekday. We have to come in after hour, on the weekends to do that. That's really a hustle, right? That really costs a lot. So any upgrade is done on the back end. We don't even know. We don't even need to care about this. And very highly scalable, like I mentioned. You can upgrade at any time. You can increase your capacity anytime, or you can decrease the capacity anytime. You can say, I want a more license, or you want a less license anytime you want. And earlier, I also mentioned the term pay as you go. So you pay more if you need more, you pay less when you need less. That's really the cloud popularity becomes today, right? So from the cloud point of view, we look at deployment, management, and user experience. They're all just really the win and win and win for every one of us. It's for the service that we provide, for the people that need to manage the service, and for the end user accessing the service. It's very easy and very cost effective. And Fortinet, a lot of people think Fortinet is a security firewall, and also everything else, right? So Fortinet has a security fabric, and Fortinet definitely moving to cloud. And Fortinet, all the FortiCloud services that you thought is actually all in the cloud. So the updates to the FortiGate, for the FortiClient, to the sandbox, anything within the security fabrics, all within cloud, and really done without you really know is happening. So that's what Fortinet is really about. They have a security fabric, and everything is really centered in the cloud. So if you look at Fortinet end-to-end solutions, we talk about the Fortinet's security fabrics. We talked about FortiClient last week. All this is really end-to-end solution from Fortinet. And the cloud solution is a focus of what everybody's looking at, right? So Fortinet, they have a virtualization, Forti appliances on a software, on the hardware. And you can use virtualization to deploy your Fortinet solutions. You can also use a Fortinet solutions in AWS, Azure, or any platform you can think of. So we're going to talk about FortiGate Cloud. Fortinet, again, like I mentioned to you, the Fortinet has a different cloud services, and FortiGate Cloud is one of them. So FortiGate Cloud really provide you to the FortiGate. You can use FortiGate Cloud to do the login, to send the log over, and also from the FortiGate Cloud, you can look at the reports. And also from FortiGate Cloud, you can do FortiGate management. And lastly, we're going to briefly mention FortiDeploy, which the FortiDeploy will help you to deploy FortiGate or FortiAP in a large scale. FortiGate Cloud. So FortiGate Cloud, like I mentioned earlier, is one of the many Fortinet cloud management that Fortinet offers today. Right? FortiGate Cloud, as as well as any other like FortiStandard Cloud, FortiClient, FortiSwitch, FortiAP, and there's others going to be deployed onto the cloud. I may not mention at this moment, but pretty much all the Fortinet product you can think of today, eventually you will be able to manage them from the cloud. So FortiGate Cloud, nowadays you can see there's over 300,000 devices under FortiGate Cloud management, right? So you can use FortiGate Cloud to manage your FortiGate in multiple FortiGate. You can do different deployment, configuration. You can do logging, reporting, and most importantly, analysis. And FortiGate Cloud, they have basically two types. And any FortiGate you purchase today, it comes with a free FortiGate Cloud service. It's a free, but there's a limitation, of course. So there's a basic analysis. It's 1 week of log. As you can see from the matrix on the right, there's it's a paid subscription, then you got 1 year of the log retention. And for the free one, you have a 1 year. For free one, you have multi-tenancy, but however, it's not going to be that's going to be free. Sorry about that. It's going to be, you need to purchase the multi-tenancy to deploy the multi-tenancy on the FortiGate Cloud. For the single free service of FortiGate Cloud, you can have 7 days log retention. You can have management of the FortiGate. You can have a report and log services, and you can also have a limited predefined reports. But with the subscription, you can do customization of the report. You can do deeper configuration of the management, and you can have retention, 1 year retention of the log. Any questions so far? So this is more detailed description or difference between the free services and the paid subscription service that you can have with the FortiGate Cloud. I highlight those difference with the bold characters that you can see. I think the most important thing is really the 7 days retention and a 1 year retention. And some people, or I should say, you guys might want to look into the customization of the report, because you can definitely generate consulting services for the customization part of the FortiGate Cloud. I want to just give you a quick understanding where you can get to the FortiGate Cloud. So if you just go to any browser, you type in www.FortiCloud.com, you will immediately get into this screen. You can see on the right-hand top corner, you can see there's a login. So you can just click on login. If you don't really already have a FortiCloud login, right? If you don't have one, just go ahead, register, or you have a login, just click on the login, and you will see the next screen, which is a 41. Fortinet has done some major improvement on the login side. I believe you guys probably already knew in the past, there's a Forti support, which is support.fortinet.com. There's a partner portal, and there's, like I mentioned to you, there's a FortiCloud login. Used to be separate. Now it's become the 41. So there's one login. You'll be able to access different portals. If you haven't tried it, go ahead, check it out. It's I think it's a major improvement. It's a very, very user friendly. Now, before I jump into the FortiGate Cloud demo, I want to just briefly talk about FortiDeploy. So FortiDeploy, basically, to use the FortiDeploy, you need to buy the license, really the minimal cost. So you can see that it's close to like $100 per PO. So basically, if you have multiple FortiGate, you want to deploy, onto different sites, different locations, you can just buy a FortiDeploy license. And it's a very minimal cost, and they will provide you a bulk FortiCloud key, send you through the email. Once you receive the email, you can use that key to deploy all the FortiGate, use the FortiCloud to management and deploy them. It's a very simple and easy way to help you to deploy multiple FortiGate into different locations. Yeah, if you guys are really interested in this, maybe we can open up another topic, just focus on FortiDeploy and multi-tenancy management. Yeah, your feedback is definitely important. So send to us and let us know if you want to hear any different topics, and we will arrange that. So I definitely, yes.
Real quick, I have a question from Dan. He's asking, FortiCloud Cloud, is it currently active and available? And if so, does it replace EMS?
No, I never heard about, I don't know about FortiClient Cloud. Maybe Christian can help, but FortiEMS is really designated for managing all the FortiClients, especially for large deployment, monitor, and management. I don't know about FortiClient Cloud itself. So
hey,
I don't know. Christian,
hey, David. Yeah, so that is not yet released yet, I don't think. So we don't really have too many details. There's a great NSE Insider webinar. So you guys can get to the NSE Insider webinars from the partner portal. And there's a great recorded session called It's a Cloudy World. So if you guys do have time, it is one of our FortiCloud experts that go in there and talk about all these new additions that are coming out with FortiCloud and kind of where they're moving to that. So again, it's called It's a Cloudy World. It was already recorded and it's available right now inside the partner portal under NSC Insider Webinars. So yeah, I think it's coming, and I'm not sure it's going to replace EMS. I think it's probably going to be for a limited amount of them. But yeah, we just don't have the details on that just yet.
Thanks, Christian.
Good question. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I do believe, to be honest with you, I do believe, although I don't have an official answer or anything like that, I do believe a lot of Fortinet technology and products eventually will move into the FortiCloud. I think that's a great advantage and benefit for, actually, I want to say it's more for SMB customer or partner like you guys, because you don't need to purchase large quantity or big hardware or virtual appliance, try to help you to manage all those customers. Although I'm really not sure about FortiClient Cloud, I do know there's other products coming up, but because I don't have any official information, so I don't want to even discuss about that. But definitely, totally, like Christian mentioned, there's from time to time, I believe probably every month, there will be an NSC discussion or webinars available. So definitely, I encourage you to go to the Fortinet partner portal. Like I show that in this slide. You definitely go to partner portal, to the support. Again, there's only 41 logins. So you can use 41 login to access each one of them. And you can access them and get a lot of information out of it. Right? I definitely encourage you to visit the partner portal and the support if not every week, at least every month. It's a lot of information in there. There's a FortiGuard.com, and there's a, I don't know if you guys heard about, I wanted to show you this. This is actually very important. And not, well, I should say it's pretty interesting to look at. Let me go there. Okay. Have you guys seen this before, the threat map? From time to time, you might want to check it out. It's pretty interesting. It should show you a lot of different things. Let me see. I don't see much. Yeah, do you see those things? It's pretty interesting. I mean, from time to time, I get bored with my stuff. I just bring up this. I just look at it. It's like playing a Star Wars game or video games. Anyway, hope just give you something to enjoy. Anyway, right. So this is pretty much all I want to talk about today, and then I'm gonna jump right into the demo. In the meantime, there's a contact information for all the people at Inclusive, and if you have any questions, pre and post-sale support regarding any technical question, feel free to send to support_US at exclusive-networks.com. Right, so I'm going to show you this right now. Okay. So this is the, if I type in the, let me just do this. FortiCloud.com. Oops. Let me try this again. So it should be, give me a sec. Cloud.com. Oh, this is, they do upgrades. We are upgrading service you paid. What? You gotta be kidding me. They're doing upgrade right now? Oh my goodness. No way. Oh my God.
Hey,
Christian.
David. Yeah, I'm getting the same on my end too. It looks like they're
Oh
maybe
my.
doing a FortiCloud update. Well, maybe they're out of the FortiCloud. We'll see. So hopefully there's some good changes. I'll check in our insider group.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is oh my God.
Well, maybe we can arrange a follow-up demo session.
I think I have to. This is, oh my God. Hold on a second. Let me, well, so we won't be able to see FortiCloud, right? So let me, oh, what a coincidence. Man, I don't want to waste your guys' time, so I really apologize for that. It wasn't expected at all.
Yeah, what can you do? Guys, what I'll do is I'm going to be emailing everyone that's registered for today's webinar to send you links of the recording. I'll also send you the training deck that David has presented so far. And we'll do a follow-up demo. It will probably have to be the following week because we'll all be at Accelerate next week. But I'll follow up with everyone and we can reschedule the demo so you guys get a little hands-on. You can see some hands-on experience going through the demo session. So you'll definitely be receiving some communication from me.
Yeah, sorry about guys, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. Let me just quickly do this one. Because FortiCloud has both FortiAnalyzer and FortiManagers. Well, it's not really a full-blown products of the FortiAnalyzer or FortiManager, but it's very close. So what I want to do is just don't want to waste your time. I give you a quick demo about FortiAnalyzer, so you can at least you can see what FortiAnalyzer is about, right? So FortiAnalyzer, I got logged in. This is virtual machine, so you can see that there's a FortiGate in there. You can definitely add more devices if you want to. So actually, before I do that, let me show you a couple of things first. So this is one of our FortiGate, right? Let me log in. Okay, this is a FortiGate. So before any FortiGate, you guys probably already seen that, right? So what you need to do is you can see that on the FortiClouds, all you need to do is just click on that. You want to activate. So this is on the FortiGate side. You want to activate your FortiClouds. So I already have a FortiCloud login. So all I need to do is just type in my username. Hold on a second. Let me make sure my password is correct. Give me a sec. So, okay. Just my password. So I'm going to type in my password here. Oops. Wrong password. This network. Sorry about that. Dang. Shoot. I forgot my password. But I will show you, let me show you this. Sorry about that. Sorry about look at this guy. So let me show you one of them that's already activated. Okay, so this one's already activated. So if you type in your FortiCloud active password correctly, then you will see this is activated, and I got a free license here. All you need to do is just FortiCloud, activate your FortiCloud, then you will be able to log into your FortiClouds and access the FortiCloud with the FortiGates. So let me show you the FortiAnalyzer part. So FortiAnalyzer part is, yeah, so once you log into FortiCloud, you will see very similar to this. You will see the FortiView, right? Show you, because all the log will be sent to the FortiCloud. So FortiCloud has a similar function as your FortiAnalyzer. So all the information will be sent to FortiCloud and provide you the information. So let me do, instead of a loss, let me see, yeah. So you can do different, because I have a log, so I can select whatever I have, right? FortiCloud, if it's a free license, you can only have 7 days. So you can only see 1 day, 1 week, right? But I want to just show you, so this is FortiView. You can see from the FortiAnalyzer, but it's very similar to FortiCloud. So, and then you can go to the log. You can see all the logs available in your FortiClouds. And you can also go into the report and to generate different report if you want. So there's a different type of report you can generate from them. A lot of times we look at a web log, or a lot of times want to see the applications. So those kind of things within the FortiAnalyzer is similar to what you will see in the FortiCloud. So you will see the FortiView, you will see the log, and you will see the reports, right? And then there's also a FortiManager, kind of a FortiManager available. So basically FortiManager will allow you, or FortiManagement will allow you to do the management on the FortiGate from the FortiCloud. And what you can see is you can change the policy, security policy. You can also change the firewall policy. You can set up different configuration in the FortiGate cloud. Let's see, would it be up now? Yeah, still not available yet. Sorry, you guys. Maybe next time like Dana mentioned, we'll try to arrange follow up, try to cover this FortiGate cloud demo again.
Yeah, I'll be coordinating that, and we'll definitely be recording that makeup demo session as well and sending out to everyone that's registered today. So if you want to attend, that'll be great. If not, we'll send you the link. So any questions that we maybe haven't gotten to or that you have thought of? We can open it up for Q&A here since we have a little extra time. Let us know, questions, any particular situations that you're seeing that you might want some answers to.
Okay, both up for this side, do you have it on there?
Is that someone with a question?
Have you tried to add it manually?
Or just background?
I have no idea.
I think that's background. All right, well, David, is there anything else left to cover, at least for the time being?
I think that should be it. But maybe next week we're going to 40AP, FortiSwitch Cloud, And in the meantime, I probably can do FortiGate Cloud at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe we
Great.
just load everything into it. So
Okay.
hope
Dan,
everyone
it
can
does
join
look
us.
like we have a question. We have one more question here from Rob.
I was just going to mention, Joel had a great question on the FortiCloud subscription pricing. That is based on FortiGate, so you'll see that on the price list per that FortiGate. One of those line items there was FortiCloud subscription login.
Great, thank you. And Rob, he had a great question. What's a good reference for sizing for different client sizes, specifically under a 10 user company?
You're talking about FortiGate sizing, right? So if a 10 user, I probably will go with 30E, but also you need to look at what's their internet bandwidth. They usually will tell you how much bandwidth they need, and the FortiGate sizing will be different. So for 10 user, 30E, 50E will be good. But then if the internet bandwidth much higher, so that means they would need higher performance, then you might want to consider 60E or 80E or higher. We can talk about this when you have a chance, and give me a call or send me an email, then we can chat and maybe you can understand better.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think we've covered everything. So everyone, thank you so much for attending today. We will regroup and determine the best way to get that demo session out to you, whether we link it up with the next series or if we do a separate demo. You'll see that in an email from me this afternoon. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. I'm going to post the exit poll. So give me just one moment. Definitely would love to get your feedback on today's session. Circumstances, you know, sometimes don't allow everything to go as planned, but we really appreciate you guys being so understanding and patient. And let us know what you think. And of course, you have my contact information in the chat. So if you have any follow-up questions or anything else, please feel free to shoot me an email. We'd love to hear from you. And we also hope to see you next Friday for the follow-up session to Fortinet's cloud training as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and TGIF.